Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is a very special day. I'm going to talk about all the crap I've been through to become the person I am today. This is a lot of bad stuff I've been through. It's not good stuff to talk about. Some of this stuff not many of my family even knows. So I'm going to talk about it and we're going to see what happens today. Okay, so first we're going to start with the abuse I got from my father. Now that people know, I don't let a lot of people know that my father abused me. He verbally, mentally, and emotionally abused me every day. Some people are going to say it's not true. Some people is going to probably come to his defense, but they weren't there to know what actually happened. So for the people who are probably going to try to defend him, you weren't there. You don't know exactly what happened. It's like unless you were there, you have no opinion to say what I'm saying is right or wrong. I was there. My mom was there. And my dad was there. We were the only people that know what actually happened. It was like a daily thing that happened. I was kind of scared to come home unless my mom was here. I was scared to come home. I was scared because I knew that if my mom wasn't there, my father was going to abuse me until she came home because he didn't do it when she was there. When she wasn't there, he would do it all the time. So the next thing was the abuse from my exes. I guess I could say I was damaged by my father to go into a relationship and still have the same amount of abuse that was happening from my father to my exes. It was basically the same thing. It was mostly mental from my last one. He would try to make me feel bad because I couldn't come to him when he needed me to come to him. And he knew my situation. He knew I didn't have a car. He tried to get me to use my mom's car, wake her up early in the morning, and take me to his house, which was not going to happen. He would say I'm a bad person because I couldn't come to him when he wanted me to. He said that he was missing his grandmother. Excuse me. And he wanted me there to console him. I know what it's like to lose a grandparent. You don't think I go through that same grieving process? I get it. But I'm not going to take it out on the person I'm with at that time. And the last one is very hard for me to talk about because not many people of my family know this. I'm probably going to get some hate because some people are going to think this didn't happen to me. It happened. There's only a select few of my family members that actually knows what happened to me on this day. On this day, I was in a dating app, which I'm still a part of a few dating apps, and I went on a date. This is when I had my car. I love the car. This is when I had my car, and I had a date, and I was going to Olive Garden, which is my favorite restaurant. I love that restaurant. And he parked on the other side, which wasn't close to the restaurant. So I picked him up from where he was and took him to the restaurant. We had a nice time. It was fun. I liked it. At the end, it got a little creepy. I was a little creeped out, but being a nice person that I am, I didn't want to leave him stuck there. So I took him. We got back in my car and we went to where his car was. And before he got out, he was trying to force himself on me. I was really close to being date raped. I was really close to that. He was trying to force himself on me, and the only way that I got out of that was I did what he wanted me to do. He said that I love you. He was forcing himself on me, and I did exactly what he wanted me to do. And he stopped, and he got out of the car, and he got back into his car. What I did after that is I went to my mom's store, which was really close there, and I was an emotional wreck. I was an emotional wreck. I went to her store. I did what every child does to their parent. I was very upset, and I was paranoid. I was paranoid because on the way to her department in the store, I was constantly looking over my shoulder to make sure he was not following me. I was paranoid, but I had a reason to be. I'm a little shaky right now just talking about it because it brings up things I never thought I would talk about again. So I went to the store. I got to her department being paranoid, and I was hugged by her. She was consoling me, and it got me to calm down a little bit. And then I went up to the bathroom, the staff bathroom, because I didn't want to go to the public bathroom because I was still paranoid. I was worried he was going to come in and try to complete what he was doing before. Oh God, I'm shaking. Okay. So I went to the staff bathroom, and I got myself the courage to clean myself up and compose myself. I was really bad. I was crying, and what I was saying in my head, because I had to compose myself, because in my family we come from strong women, and that's what we were raised to do. We have to be strong. We have to. So I was saying in my head, I am not going to let him win. I'm not going to let him do this to me. So, oh my God. Okay, so what I did, I just said that to myself. I repeated it over and over. So I cleaned myself up. I got back to the apartment. My mother calmed me down, and I got back into my car, and I went to my house. I went to this house, and I was still paranoid because I was wondering if he was following me. What was he going to do if he got hold of me again? That was my fear right there. I was worried that he was going to follow me. He was going to try to finish what he started. After that, I had no communication with him. He was still texting my phone. I did not respond because I was not going to respond to an asshole like that. I was not going to do that. So, he was saying that if I wasn't interested, all I had to do was say so. I did not respond because it was just not worth it. I did not want to deal with it. I was already stressed out enough having to go through that. So I wasn't going to do that again. So that is basically what happened to me during my childhood. From being abused by my father to being abused by my exes and to almost being date raped in my own car. If you have ever experienced anything close to that, it's okay to say it. It's taken me a few years to be able to say it's okay to say it. I think that's one reason I have depression the way I do, the way I have to fight every day to not give in to my depression. Because even though my father is not here saying all the things that he said, it's still in my head. I still hear it on a daily basis that I'm not good enough, that I'm not worthy enough, that I'm stupid, I'm ugly, whatever you want to call me. Those have been in my head every single day. Depression is not something you get over. It's a daily fight. It's a fight that I'm going to have to fight for the rest of my life after everything that I have been through. That is why I have my supernatural family, and I'm thankful I have my supernatural family, because they are the only ones that understand the depression and understand what I have to go through every single day to get through it. I'm still shaking. So if you have depression, or you've been through any kind of abuse from your parent, from your ex, or if you have been date raped or have almost been date raped like I have, leave in the comments below. I want to know what was your experience and how you have gotten past it. I'm kind of scared to find out what people are going to say about this video. I'm bracing myself for being called a liar. I'm bracing myself to be called something that I deserved what I got. I'm bracing for all the hate that I'm most likely going to get from this video, but I want it to be out there to show people it's okay. It's okay that you have been through this. It's okay to talk about it. I don't think there's many videos on YouTube where people actually talk about their life and they talk about what they have been through and how they've come out the other side of it. I know it might be hard to talk about, but you need to talk to somebody, because there are people out there who get it. There are people out there who understand what you're going through. So you don't have to keep it all in, which was what I was doing. I was keeping it in all the time. I didn't talk about it. I kept it in and I ignored it. I tried to ignore it, and it just didn't work until I actually talked to somebody who understood where I was coming from. There's not many people out there that actually understand what you're going through. There's not many people that understand what it's like to have depression. There's not many people who understand what it's like to have an abusive parent. There's not many people who understand what it's like to have an abusive ex. And there's sure enough not enough people who understand what it's like to be date raped or to almost be date raped. Either way, it's very damaging to who you are as a person if you were date raped or almost date raped. It's different degrees of damaging, but it's still damaging. So I want to hear your stories. What are your stories if you've been through anything that I have talked about today? If you've been abused by a parent, by an ex, been date raped, or almost date raped, or you have depression, let me know in the comments section. I want to hear your guys' story, because I want you to know you are being heard and it's okay to talk about it. For the people who are going to hate on me because of it, I really don't care what you think. I'm a strong enough woman not to care what trolls and haters are going to say about me. I really don't care. I'm saying this to give the people who have gone through this or are going through this a voice. I want you to know it's okay to talk about. It's okay to say you have depression, or you were abused, or you were raped. It's okay to say it. It's okay to talk about it, because we need to talk about it. Because if we don't talk about it, it's going to fester and it's going to end really bad for you. So go ahead, leave a comment in the comment section. I want to hear your stories, what you have been through, if anything like this has happened to you or happened to a friend. If you have a family member or friend who has gone through anything that I have talked about tonight, send this video to them so they can understand they are not alone. You are not alone. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. This is a very rare video that I do, because it's very hard for me to talk about right now, because I'm actually shaking really bad. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click that little red button down there that says subscribe to see more of my videos. I do a video on a daily basis, and I will see you guys next time.